Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Sam Shing right now and start the remaining 4 full journeys with 505. We have done, there are a total of 11 light rail routes, and I have filmed 7 light rail routes full journey last year, and this time we'll resume and clear off the remaining 4. We'll start with 505 and then we have 615, 614 and 705. Started at Sam Shing over there and we're on board a phase 1 unfortunately. So 505 of course resumes the 1 car, 2 car, 1 car, 2 car system. So one train will be 1 car and the other train will be 2 cars and then so far and so back and forth. Well, unfortunate, I think today's 27th of December, so that's why still weekends timetable. So that's why I screwed the timetable today. Holy crap, the timetable is so bad today. 12 minutes per 505. Oh my gosh, it's just like Perth. Almost like Perth now, the waiting time. Jeez Louise. 12 minutes for one 505. Ridiculously long. So 505 is from Sam Shing to Siu Hong station via Tuen Mun station. So the announcements, of course their light rail is now part of MTR, but the thing is, due to the fact that they have tried to use the MTR announcements for this for the light rail systems, and it's so weird, that's why they switch it back to the KCR announcements. Except all of the stations that connect with Tuen Mun line, they have switched it to MTR style because Tuen Mun line. But for the other not changing to Tuen Mun line stations, they're all using KCR, so that's why. 下一站係兆麟，屬單程車票第一收費區終止。Next stop is Siu Hong. End of zone 1 for single ride tickets. Now for the map here, here's the light rail map. We have 5 zones, actually 6 zones with 5 and 5A over there, which connects from Yuen Long and all the way through to Tuen Mun and Siu Hong, Tin Shui Wai area. We're on board 505 here, we're just at Sam Shing here. So we're gonna go this way, up and over to Siu Hong over there. Oh, this is light rail. It's basically just like the trams in Adelaide and all of that stuff. So this is actually very similar to the trams in Melbourne because there are tons of routes, just like Melbourne. Melbourne is like how many routes there? Holy crap! That's a lot of phase 2 carrier train cars inside the sidings here. They're only having the carrier train cars. They're not having any. Yes, they're not even having a train head. How can you even get that out of there? Oh, those are getting retired because phase 2 light rails, so that's why. But now we're on phase 1, you guys may be thinking, wait, why are they not removing the phase 1 first before the phase 2? Well, phase 1 are actually refurbished and renovated, so that's why it's actually, so you can still keep on using it. So track to Yao Oi over there with a 751, also a phase 1 over there, 1 car. So, but the phase 2, they decided to just trash them. They're not going to renovate them. And we have phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. Which unfortunately, we're just basically following that 614P at the front. So that's why we cannot actually get into the station smoothly here. And again, this is on the road. So that's why sometimes we do need to stop for red lights. This route should take around 30 minutes for the full journey. On Teng here, so that's why you can see how many people are there. How can you actually survive with only 1 car? 505列車前往兆康. This is route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門. Please mind the doors. We got a 505 over there. Phase 4? Is that phase 4? Yeah, this is a phase 4, but single car. So no gates for these stations. They're building the blockade here to cut off the platform, but no gates, no platform gates because there are no staff on these light rail platforms, so that's why no point. Plus 1 car and 2 cars, it's going to be annoying. All right, here we go. Passing through this red light here, which is white for light rail, it's used white light, not green. 下一站係市中心。Next stop is town center. Okay. Now for light rail, it is manually driven by the driver, so that's why. Because of no gates, that's why they're manually driven by the driver. So that's why because of that, it might have sudden stops and it might sudden start back up. So that's why I don't really like taking light rail that often and that much due to the fact that I cannot even balance when it suddenly moves and suddenly slows down and stuff like that. But we're gonna see very similar paths. Oh, we got a phase 5 over there. What's that route? 751 phase 5. Okay. Well, for 614, you guys are going to be seeing this very similar path later on again. But we're going to take different path for 614. Now, remember to tack off and tack on for these light rail stations here. But I'm using a day pass, so that's why. Doesn't matter whether I tack on or not, but I still tack on anyways. 下一站屯門，乘客可以轉乘屯馬線。Next stop Tuen Mun, Interchange stop for the Tuen Mun line. Got a phase 1 single car for probably 614p. Up the hill here, up the cliff to Tuen Mun Station. Change to Tuen Mun line. Next stop, Tuen Mun. Interchange stop for the Tuen Mun line. So weird. I'd rather they just do it like the good old style. Because before when they said change to West Rail line, they do 下一站係屯門. And then they switched to MTR announcement style to said in 乘客可以轉乘西鐵線. Next stop is Tuen Mun. Interchange station for the West Rail line. They do it that way. But now after they switch to Tuen Mun line, they just switch everything, which is so weird. And now 751 coming in. 751 is so frequent. What the hell? Oh, now phase 1. I'm gonna compare it with freaking 505. 12 minutes per train? Seriously? This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門. Please mind the door. Now, all of the door closings are manually controlled by the driver, so that's why if he sees there are still people running in, he's just going to click the button and open it back up. 請小心車門. Please mind the door. 下一站係建安. Next stop is King On. Another phase 1 double car for 505. Kinon 505 exclusive for this stop. Now all of the stations are same designs for light rail because they don't even bother actually figuring out the designs for these stations. These stops just go ahead and get a quick stand at the side of the road and call it. This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門. Please mind the door. Alright, next spot will be different from the 505 towards Sam Shing direction because for towards Sam Shing direction, we're going to take the main road So 505 will take the main road for going over to Sam Shing direction and stop at Ming Kum. We got another phase 5, not in service. It will stop at Ming Kum towards Sam Shing, but because we're going to Siu Hong direction and there's actually Shan King branch loop section at the top, so that's why we ignore Ming Kum and stop at Shan King Estate. Got phase 4, 615 over there, and K52A. K52A today's holiday timetable actually, so that's why there will be 20 minutes per bus. That's pretty decent. It's gonna turn right here for this K52A right here. From Zhengzhi. And 6.5 turning in. Phase 1. Yeah, phase 1 over there. Okay, so turning into Shan King Estate here. This is a one-way only loop, so that's why only one track and you can only go this way. No other directions, only this direction. 下一站係山景南，請小心月台與車廂間之空隙。Next stop is Shan King South. Please mind the platform gap. You see how narrow this path is? It's just for 505 and only one direction. Shan King South, and we have Shan King North, which is just like 30 seconds away. Next stop is Shan King North. There is a Shan King Estate bus terminus. Let's see whether I can spot it. Nope. Not really seeing any set bus terminus.
This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. Please mind the doors.
下一站係石牌，屬單程車票第2收費區終止。Next stop is Shek Pai. End of Zone 2 for single ride ticket. Alright, done with the loop, now back to the main road. We skip Main Kum, so the next stop is Shek Pai. It looks like we got some Shan King bus terminus routes turning back out, which only includes 57M and 961. Shek Pai. Now if you buy single ride tickets, you can buy single ride tickets. You can use the ticket machines over there, but you need to know what zones you're going to. Then you can buy the correct one.
This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. Please mind the doors. Please hold the handrail tightly.
下一站係新圍，屬單程車票第3收費區。Next stop is Sun Y. Zone 3 for single ride ticket. How to spell Sun Y actually? Okay, S-A-N, not S-U-N. Always mess that one up actually. Always. Because it's pronounced as sun, but it's San Y actually. Sun Y like that. Looks like we got some more single cars coming. 615p single car, phase 1. That's why before, when I first arrived at Perth, I just called the bendy buses double deckers, double cars. Because that's the reference of the light rails.
下一站係新圍，屬單程車票第3收費區。Next stop is San Y.
Zone 3 for single ride ticket. Alright, phase 3, double car for 505. I really actually want that one over there. But I left earlier on, so that's why I can't take that one. Looks like there's only 5 trains for 505 today. Oh, they cannot do 5 trains. If they do 5 trains, it's going to be the wrong order. So that's why only 4 trains for 505. Holy crap. That's so bad. Only 4 trains for 505, seriously? Alright, San Y. Okay, we got some, you can see the display boards. It shows you how many cars and what the route is.
本班為505列車前往兆康。This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門。Please mind the door. 請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail tightly.
下一站係田景。Next stop is Shan King. Oh my god, no. 下一站係良景。Next stop is Leung King.
本班為505
5線列車，下一站係良景。This LRV is a Route 505.
Next stop is Leung.
Made it to Leung King Station. Leung King Stop. They don't use Leung King Station. They use Leung King Stop.
本班為505線列車前往兆康。This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門。
Not really 30 minutes. Actually, it's just around 25.
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail tightly.
下一站係田景。Next stop is Shan King. Basically, we have Leung King Estate and Shan King Estate. All of the light rail stops are just like that.
為他人着想，請勿車身內會觀看收集。
And as a light passengers, please do not spit inside train compartments. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, so there's the Terminus platform for Route 507, and then we'll do the gyratory turn back out to this main platform and go back to Tuen Mun Ferry Pier. So yeah, for Shan King, 507 will stop twice because one is over there and one is over here.
本班為505線列車前往兆康。This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門。Please mind the door.
下一站係健身，使用八達通卡直乘，唔係 no， 使用八達，所有乘車時間 I don't remember the announcement。下一站係健身。I don't remember the announcement for this one. Oh, it's just this. Oh, I thought it's the other one.
Next stop is Siu Hong.
下一站係健身，使用八達通卡之乘客， 請完成喺完成車程後喺出閘收費器拍卡出站。Next stop is Kinsang. Passengers who use Octopus should hit the exit processor after completing the journey.
前三為505車前往兆康 This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門 Please mind the door.
So basically, for light rail, it's just for feeder services. It's not meant for you to take full journey. It's just for feeder services. So that's why it's for you to get on the middle stop and goes to the nearby Tuen Mun line station. 下一站係青松。Next stop is Chingchong. We need to hold on to the handrails, but these handrails are so not easy to use. Now for light rails, it is one way only for all of the trains. Only one driver's cabin. So that's why it always needs to do gyratory U-turns to get back to the main track and go back to the other direction. So that's why later on for 505, when it goes back to Tuen Mun Ferry Pier, not Tuen Mun Ferry Pier, Sam Shing direction, it's gonna not stop at Leung because it needs to do U-turn. If it stops at Leung, it can't do U-turn, so that's why. Plus it's impossible because you need to do U-turn, so that's why. And also because of that, because it only can travel on one direction for the trains, it cannot actually goes back like immediately to the other direction. Doors are only available on one side. There are no doors on the other side, only one side. Chengchong, 2 more stops and we're at Siu Hong.
This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門 Please mind the door.
下一站係Leung. Next stop is Leung. Basically, these 4 full journeys can already cover up basically the whole section of the light rail sections. Everything. The 4 routes I'm going to film, basically it will cover up the whole map of light rail. Except the middle part where 751 and 610 pass through and Tai Hing Estate. Except that section. But basically afterwards, every single section I will have featured. And of course Yao Oi, that area. Always like forget about Yao Oi. We got some actually for some of the routes actually going to Shengshui here for the minibuses, route 44 and 44A or 44M, I don't remember. They actually uses diesel minibuses, which is actually very good. They don't use the LPG minibuses. The LPG minibuses are garbage, okay? Except maybe some newly brought in 7LLs. But for most of the other stuff, 5LS, oh gosh, those are complete garbage. Hate the 5LS minibuses. So bad, why not just trash them all? Alright, Leung. There's Leung right there, inside. Some random stops here.
前三為505車前往兆康 This is Route 505 to Siu Hong. 請小心車門 Please mind the door.
Now there are interchange discount if you take light rail then take Tuen Mun line, or the other way back. So there are always discounts after you take things related to MTR and change to other things. Next is Siu Hong. 下一站係no. 下一站兆康。乘客可以轉乘屯馬線。Next stop Siu Hong. Interchange stop for the Tuen Mun line. 兆康呢個係路線505嘅尾站，多謝乘搭輕鐵。Siu Hong, end of route 505. Thank you for traveling on the light rail. 請所有乘客落車。Please exit from the train. Which you don't need to exit the train because the train will go back to the other direction right away. So that's right. Here at Siu Hong Station, we have made it to Siu Hong here. 本班為505線列車前往三聖。This is Route 505 to Sam Shing. 請小心車門。Please mind the doors. Made it to Sam Shing. There looks like a 614P just departed. Yet a 614P phase 1 just departed. And Siu Hong. That's the end of 505. Remember to tack off. Although I don't really need to tack off, but anyways, there it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this full journey for 505. 3 more routes to go, so hope you guys stay tuned for the next one. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!